tape for a nonprofit, filled it out, cut a check, sent it off. All of this while I was inmate 320719, walking by faith that I am the people that I feel that I'm destined to help.
We are battered but not broken.
Hello, I'm Tavy Beck. I'm 60 years old and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
My name is Wanique Kumbo. I'm 39. I'm from Greenwood, South Carolina.
Hello, my name is Nora Morrison. I'm 40 years old and I'm from Aiken, South Carolina.
Hey, I'm Alicia Parker. I'm 44. I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Hi, I'm Erica Sullivan. I am 34. I am from Laconia, New Hampshire.
Hello everyone, welcome back, the Battered But Not Broken show. We are delighted to have you join us as we just continue to talk about life journey, life on life terms. And this particular segment, we'll be talking about rebuilding family bonds. Thanks ladies, thank y'all for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And it's quite natural, to be nervous, right? But when we talk about rebuilding family bonds, and with us being in recovery, it can be a touchy subject, right? But what does rebuilding family bonds mean to you, Alicia?
It means rebuilding my relationship with my kids, my mom, my brother, making up for lost times.
Yeah. So what was something that probably put a strain in that relationship?
My addiction.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And it's no secret, that we are the people that we help. We being battered but not broken, and like I say, it can be a tough topic, but nonetheless, what about you?
For me, it's building my relationship with my daughter, and other family members that I wronged during my addiction, and just was not there for emotional or physical support.
Yeah. Because, when I think about it, for me, while I was in active addiction, even though, I'm working on 20 years in my sobriety, but previous to that, and I tell people today, I'm a better grandmother than I was mother, but some ladies get the opportunity to build or rebuild relationships with their children because they're young enough, possibly still in school or, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing.
Right.
Actually, it's a blessing. So what else can we pull from you about those rebuilding bonds? How have you been able to do that since you've been in recovery?
Working the program, working my steps is, taught me to get my inner down to the core of the problem and deal with it, to be able to relate to my daughter and what she's going through and the things I put her through.
Yeah. What about you, Nora?
Just finding things out about myself, looking at the good and the bad. Not trying to put too much pressure on the people that, because it means a lot to me, but we don't think about what it's done to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I try not to pressure them. If they're ready, they're ready. And some of them aren't, but some of them are.
Yeah. When you say some aren't, what does that mean?
It means.
So what I was thinking about, like in my situation, some of my family members were not ready. They just simply were not ready for this new person.
Right.
Like I had been that person, manipulator and other things, to myself, to my family, against myself, against my family for so many years, and they just weren't ready for the new person, for the new me, for the new improved me, And, but yeah, it can be, like I said, a difficult conversation. And while we're thinking about it, we'll be right back. Back to the Battered But Not Broken show. And remember, you can visit us at www.bbnbsc.org. And it's amazing. Yes, we're talking about rebuilding family bonds, but I do want to tell the listeners, our viewers, that we have a banquet coming up.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
that
ma'am.
banquet is in October. It's October 10th. And it will be at, I think it is 300 North Main Street. And it's the Lancaster Historical Courthouse. It'll be that Saturday, starting at 3 p.m. But yeah, so rebuilding family bonds, guys. You know, before break, I was talking about, you know, how families sometimes are just not ready to receive the new and improved you. You know, and possibly with that being the case, you know, maybe as family members that were in active addiction along with you, you know, and some of those relationships are actually strained. Some family you can't rebuild relationships with until, you know, right, they get better themselves. Does anybody have something to say about that?
I have several family members I was in active addiction with, and I'm not gonna say it's not them that's not ready. I'm not ready.
Okay.
Yeah, it's scary. It hurts me, but I'm scared of what it may lead to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So being on this side, this new life, is that what we can call it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So being on this side of this new life, you know, have you had any experiences with people maybe that's not ready to accept the new you?
Well, there's some of my family that, like Nora said, I was in active addiction with, so I just set boundaries and don't talk to them.
Okay, that's their word, boundaries.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But my mom and my brother and my daughter are willing to, you know, we have a great relationship now.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take? Like if viewers are wondering, you know, well, that person done burnt them bridges with me, you know, and may in fact think, you know, that they'll never be able, just put them all on a ship and take them out to the ocean or something. How long does it take to rebuild bonds?
Well, with my daughter, it was like we never skipped a beat because she was so young when I started. But with my brother, he's just now, it's been over a year and he's just now starting to let some of his guard down,
yeah,
and being able to trust me and see that I'm doing right. And
okay.
Yes,
and part of that rebuilding that bond, he co-signed.
Yes, ma'am, he
for
did.
you,
Yes, ma'am, he
for
did.
a whole car.
Yes, ma'am.
Not a half a car. A whole car.
Yes, ma'am, he did.
Yeah. So that tells me it had to be some factual things that happened to get to that point.
Yes, ma'am. He told me that I got it this time to keep up the hard work, that he's proud of me. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome, because
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
a big step.
Yeah.
That's a big feat, you know. Yeah. And I tell you, with Nora, how long you've been in the program?
I've been here since May 15th.
Okay, May, June, July, just 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was, if you don't mind sharing, one of the biggest obstacles that, or hurdles that you had to overcome when you came into the program? If you can think that far.
Just be willing to learn and accept who I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a lot of good things coming up, but you know, I have to always remember that the bad's there too. So just trying to go with the right thing. Yeah.
Because recovery is possible.
Yeah.
You know, it's one lady in the program. And of course, she's not here, so we're not, you know. But she mentions that she thought for years that that's all she would do.
Right.
You know, is substances, is get high. So, you know, for us, we just thank God that we're in this place, right? So, we're going to take another break and come back and finish that conversation. Remember, Battered But Not Broken show. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back to the Battered But Not Broken show. We just, it's about having fun, you know, because we can do that today. We can smile, we can laugh, right? But once upon a time, life wasn't so serious, wasn't so fun. It wasn't a joke, you know. And when I think about that, I can't help but think about my own experience, you know. Each topic that that we have to talk about is because of the comfort of us all, you know, some kind of experience, strength, or hope that we have, we're able to talk about, right, for the next person. So maybe Alicia, so what was maybe one of the largest obstacles that you had to face, reality in building your relationship back with your family?
The harm and hurt that I caused them. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You know, I lost my son. So that was an obstacle that we had to get over together, and it was kind of like a blame game for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So speaking of your daughter, is she in school?
Yes, ma'am. She'll be a senior this year. And she's going to college after that. Yes, ma'am.
Isn't that you gotta be proud.
She's a straight A student.
Yes.
And she's going to be a nurse when she goes to college.
Yes.
So she's going to work with babies.
That's wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is. My daughter, she knew what she didn't want to be.
And that was
before
it.
she knew what she wanted to be.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, but we're just grateful that our children, you know, have made a different decision for their own lives. What about yours, North? Get some bragging points on your daughter.
Oh yeah. She's great. She's a good girl. She's in high school. She didn't graduate high school.
Yeah.
And she's about to start college next month. To be a pediatric nurse.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And my daughter is a nurse, a RN.
Yes.
She's in school now for her nurse practitioner. So that's amazing. That's interesting. We didn't realize that.
Right.
Sitting here. Yeah. But one thing thought about for Nora, your daughter came like a month ago.
Yeah.
How was that? What was that like?
It was so different because I used to feel so uncomfortable around her. And that's I mean, it's sad, but because I wasn't doing what I should have been doing, and all the things I've done to her by not being there. So I was so nervous because I thought all those feelings were going to come back. But like you said, it was so natural. I had so much fun. We sat in the car and talked for 5 hours.
Yeah. That's a long time to catch up.
Yeah. And I never felt uncomfortable. It was great. Yeah.
Do you have any other family members that are in recovery?
I have one, my niece.
Okay. How encouraging is that for you?
Very. That's who I reach out to now. Before it was always others, but being here made me helped me learn who I needed. You know, I need to be more with her.
Yeah.
She helps encourage me a lot.
Yeah. So if there's anything that either of you could tell, or both of you, hopefully, tell our viewers on the topic of rebuilding family relationships, what would you tell them?
If you have family that you have problems with, try to rebuild your relationships because it will help you. And it's always good to have family and somebody you can count on whenever you need them.
I would tell them to take their time and make sure you keep in mind what you've done while you're trying to rebuild. You know, because sometimes they're not so accepting.
Yeah. And I think I would say, just remember the hurt, you know, that I caused. Right. And be ready for that family member that may not, that still has hurt.
Right.
You know, that's important, because a lot of times I think I'm so self-centered around the fact that I'm better now. You know, I'm in recovery. I'm getting it now. But yet, you know, family is just not always so accepting. You know. So again, we just thank you. The Battered But Not Broken show. This is series 5, and this is the first episode. So, Battered But Not Broken, we welcome donations. You can do so on our website, batteredbutnotbrokenministries.org or www.bbnbsc.org. And you can press the Givelify button. And please understand, 100% of your donation goes straight into the organization. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was fun.